Welcome to our exploration of area code 319 in Iowa. This 3-digit code is assigned to the eastern region of the state, covering cities such as Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, and Waterloo. In this video, we will delve into the geography, demographics, social dynamics, and economic landscape of this unique area. Join us as we uncover the distinctive features that make up the 319 area code of Iowa. Area code 319 serves the state of Iowa with a population of 796,000 people living in its coverage area, which spans over 9,000 square miles. With a population density of 89 people per square mile, it is a relatively sparsely populated area, but still has a significant amount of people living within its borders. Area code 319 was one of the first 3 area codes introduced in the state of Iowa in 1947. The other 2 were area codes 515 and 712. The largest city in area code 319 is Cedar Rapids, which is also known as the Enquat, City of 5 Seasons. Enquat. The 5th season represents time to enjoy the other 4 seasons, reflecting the city and Apos' lively culture and community. The Iowa City area in area code 319 was the birthplace of the famous American writer, Mark Twain. He lived there from the age of 5 to 6 years old, and it is said that this experience greatly influenced his writings about small towns and rural living. Area code 319 in Iowa has a diverse racial composition, with the majority of its population being white or Caucasian at 690,000. This is followed by a significant population of Black or African Americans at 42.4 thousand, making up a sizable minority group. Hispanic or Latino individuals also make up a considerable portion of the population at 35.8 thousand, followed by a smaller but still significant population of Asian individuals at 16.7 thousand. This diverse mix of racial backgrounds in area code 319 contributes to a rich and vibrant community in Iowa. Based on the data for the most populous ancestries in area code 319, it is clear that German lineage makes up the largest percentage of the population at 32.1%. This is followed by Irish ancestry at 13.2%, with English and American ancestries also making up a significant portion at 8.8% and 4.5%, respectively. Interestingly, Norwegian ancestry rounds out the top 5 at 3.6%. It is evident that the area has a diverse mix of ancestries, with German being the most dominant. Area code 319, Iowa has a relatively balanced sex composition, with 396,000 males and 400,000 females, resulting in a male-to-female ratio of 99.2 males per 100 females. The most populous age group for both males and females is the 20 to 24 years category, with 3,416,100% and 3,395,500%, respectively. This suggests a relatively young population in the area, as this age group typically makes up a small portion of the population in many other areas. The data also indicates a relatively equal distribution of males and females within this age category. In the state of area code 319, Iowa, the majority of births occur among women aged 20 to 34, with 76.7% of all births falling within this age range. The next most common age group for births is 35 to 50 years, accounting for 20.6% of all births. The smallest proportion of births occurs among women aged 15 to 19, with only 2.7% of all births falling within this age group. Overall, the fertility rate for the state of area code 319 is 66 births per 1,000 women. Overall, in area code 319, Iowa, there were a total of 8,121 births within the 15 to 19 age bracket, and a majority, 98.8%, of those births were to unmarried women. In contrast, within the 20 to 34 age bracket, there were a significantly higher number of births at 7,832, but a lower percentage, 42.4%, were to unmarried women. This indicates that the highest rate of non-marital childbearing is among teenagers aged 15 to 19, while the lowest rate is among young adults aged 20 to 34. This data suggests that there is a trend of decreasing non-marital childbearing as individuals get older and potentially enter into marriage or committed relationships. In the area code 319 of Iowa, there is a clear trend of higher non-marital childbearing rates among those with lower levels of education. The lowest rate is among those with a bachelor and APOS degree, where only 39.5% of births were to unmarried women, while the highest rate is among those with less than a high school education, where 79.5% of births were to unmarried women. This trend continues for those with a high school diploma and a college or associate and APOS degree, with rates of 73.7% and 52.3%, respectively. This data suggests that in this area, education level may influence the likelihood of non-marital childbearing, with those with less education being more likely to have children outside of marriage. Area code 319 in Iowa has a relatively high income level, with a per capita income of $33,835, which means that on average, individuals living in this area earn that amount per year. For households, the median income is even higher at $70,732, indicating that most families living in this area have a comfortable standard of living. The median family income is even more impressive at $84,114, further highlighting the economic prosperity of this region. This shows that residents of area code 319 have ample opportunities for financial stability and overall quality of life. In area code 319, Iowa, the median earnings for individuals is $38,527. However, there is a significant income gap between genders, with males earning $46,606 compared to females earning only $31,700. This difference results in a wage gap of 31.9%, highlighting the systemic inequalities and disparities that continue to persist in the workforce. While there may have been some progress in closing the gap, there is still a long way to go in achieving true gender pay equality in this area. Area code 319 in Iowa reflects a concerning level of poverty, with 92,014 individuals living below the poverty line. Notably, the poverty rate is higher among females, 13.2%, compared to males, 10.6%. Among different age groups, those between 18 to 24 years old appear to be the most vulnerable, with high percentages of both males, 27.3%, and females, 38.8%, living in poverty. This data highlights the need for targeted efforts to address poverty in area code 319 and support those who are most at risk, including young adults. In conclusion, the video provided insightful information on the social, demographic, and economic characteristics of area code 319 in Iowa. It is evident that this area has a rich history and diverse population. However, for a more comprehensive understanding, we invite you to explore ZipAtlas for additional data on this and other states, cities, area codes, and zip codes across the United States. Thank you for watching, and we hope you continue to discover and learn about different areas in our country.